Hello everyone, this is Jackie Pride, and I am doing the last court card in the court card series, ending with the King of Wands. And I'm using the Tarot of the New Vision deck. And I want to thank again my friend Ingrid, who plays a harp, and she's an angel reader. A very, very, very nice person. I want to thank you, Ingrid, for asking me my thoughts on the court cards. This has been a lot of fun to do. So this is what the card looks like in this deck. It shows the king. He's sitting on his throne, which is the symbol of his, your seat of power, and he's looking out over the land. And on the back of his throne, we see him standing with his wife, maybe. And at his feet is a lion, but it looks like it's a tame lion, which I think is maybe a kudos to the fire astrological signs, especially to Leo. And I think this card, when the kings come up, they tell us what we can bring into our personalities to handle whatever the situation is. And if we take their advice, it should come out in a positive way. So this king is telling us we need to be, it's all about just thankfulness and gratitude. We need to remember that we don't do things alone. You know, what's the saying? Behind every successful man is a woman. And probably behind every successful woman is a man or a good set of, friends. Definitely, though, even, sometimes there are those of us out there that we feel like nobody helps us to do anything. But even then, we still are in a co-creation with God. And when we say our prayers, please God, I want to change this life into something better. It's God that's behind us. Do you understand? So this is all about thankfulness and gratitude. That's the characteristic we want to bring to the situation. We want to take time out and thank and appreciate and connect with the people around us that if they weren't there, it would make our lives harder if they weren't there. Like, I guess in a very traditional example here, it would be hard for a man to go to work if he didn't trust that his spouse was doing what they were supposed to be doing with the kids in the household. It would be hard for him to go to work and be successful and be able to focus on that if in the back of his mind he's wondering if his kids are doing okay, or he's wondering is she or he spending every dime in the account as I'm sitting here unable to stop them. So it's one of those things where, it's just acknowledging the people around you who are doing their job, because by them taking care of what they're supposed to be taking care of, you're able to take care of what you want to take care of. So again, it's that whole interdependence thing. So that's what you want to bring to the situation. That's what this card is telling you to bring. Speak up more, show more appreciation, more gratitude, more thankfulness. As a celestial guide, I think, there are those of us out there that feel completely underappreciated and invisible and undervalued. Your celestial guide may be a saint, maybe an angel, maybe an ascended master. This guide is bringing you healing and may have you start to cross paths with people who can value you, who can appreciate you, and who can see you. And your guide may even start to direct you to go towards books or support groups or, something where the self-love starts with you, where you are not making yourself invisible, where you're not putting yourself last, where you are not beating yourself up, but you are able to look at yourself and see where you've done a good job and be genuinely proud of what you do, and know that you are a good person. What you feel matters, what you want matters, and you have a right to a happy, fulfilled life just as much as anyone else. So that's the healing that your celestial guide would be bringing, if this card comes up and it's a message from your spirit guide. And also, you know, when we're in the attitude of thankfulness and appreciation, and we take the time to connect with people on that level, they may be feeling like they're invisible. They may be needing that encouragement and you don't even know it. That compliment, that 5 minutes you stop and tell them, hey, this is how you make my life better, and hey, I just want to thank you for that. I do see the good that you do. I do see what you're doing. You know, maybe when I have some extra money, I want to take you out for a dinner and show you my appreciation. Or maybe you have the money now and you go, hey, this is a little token. It's a little gift of thank you. It's just something. You know, it's something to show that I do see you. I haven't forgotten who you are. You're very important to me. You know, when you start to do that, it can help other people to feel empowered to make changes in their life. Okay? It helps them to feel like they matter. So that is definitely something that you can bring to the table when this king comes up. If you allow that thankfulness and gratitude to permeate your personality more than it normally does, the ripple effects would be of that sort. And again, if we were going to take this to a God box, I think the prayer would be something like, please God, please help me to, please help me to love myself enough to appreciate myself, to show myself appreciation and respect, and please God, bring me encouragement so that I can feel more empowered to go after the kind of successes that are important to me. And if you have relationship connections that are very, very weak, this could be the way to this may be a sign like, hey, yeah, it's hard to connect with people that push you away. Sometimes so much water is under the bridge, it feels like there's no way reconciliation can happen. But it's a start. It's just a start on a positive foot. You know what I mean? Like, if my mortal enemy in this lifetime, and I consider about 6 people, I consider 3 of them my enemies for sure, and then that expands out to 6. If those people came to me right now and were like, hey, Jackie, you know what? This is how you have helped me grow as a person. I don't know if I would trust them, but it definitely would cause me to feel like I could let go of the past faster. So, because there's nothing in the world like feeling hate. I mean, when you actually meet mental people that are just whoa, it's like there's whoa, So, but that's the whole point of the story. Is that if those people, if the enemies were to come and be like, hey, I'm starting over a new leaf, and here's the positive step, and I want to tell you what I appreciate and I'm thankful for about you, I would be like, oh, like, the point is it would have an effect. It would have a positive effect, because even though I wouldn't trust them, it would definitely make me feel like they were making amends, and I could appreciate that. So, hey. Yeah, you never know how far or how deep genuine thankfulness and genuine appreciation will go. So with that, I bless us all with enlightenment, and have a great day. Bye-bye.